Hello guys, well that was quick. He wasn't an hour actually. In fact, it's probably about 20 minutes. But again, with the council, it's a makeshift job. So basically, he's done this and he's changed over this. But as you can see, it's not actually designed for this toilet. So there's a big gap. This is meant to actually be fitted and seated in here. But the other thing is, he has actually put toilet seat on for me. But again, it's a makeshift. It doesn't actually fit the size of the toilet. So when I sit on here, we're going to have exactly the same problem we had last time. Because as a mother, I used to sit, obviously, on the toilet seat in the bathroom while my children were in the bath. So just because Debbie hasn't been following me and she's come on, I was just talking about how the council, it's a makeshift. And this is why I keep saying to people about living to a standard that you choose or living to a standard that you accept. Now, if I owned my own home, I would have been able to say, well, sorry, I'm going to have to, in order to change this, the whole seating is going to have to change because it doesn't fit, right? But when you're in council, it's a makeshift job. So take my bathroom for my boys. Now, my boys are getting way too old for this now, but this is my makeshift for obvious. And this is why I'm using this as an example is because we've been through social care 5 times. And apparently it's all about the children. So if it's all about the children and they know that the children are hypermobile, they know that the children are Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, they knew there was a 50-50 chance of them inheriting it from me. They knew when they had us in an interim property, we had a bath because obviously I was a mother bathing little babies. They knew as a mother that I had to be up high to be able to bath because to be down here as an EDS mother, so say I was bathing a newborn baby this way or I had a newborn baby bath in here. This is what started it all. This is what started me having carers in. Because when Aaron and Faith were babies, well, more to the point, Faith, because I'd slipped my discs, when you're in and over a bath, okay, now on my pelvis is not in. So when a mother has to crouch down and lean over a bath, most mothers get up going, oh, yeah. Now, if you've got a baby in your hands, okay, and your discs go, or my wrists go, obviously you've got to pick the baby out of the bath. There is safe ways to do this, but if like a mother like me, I just used to make sure that I had people in the house when I did this. And it was only as simple as saying to Liam, my disc's got in my back, can you grab Faith or Aaron out of the bath for me? I eventually actually had carers around to do this, and it was all because of me slipping the discs in my back, getting hit by an off-duty police officer, and then obviously picking up the car seat, which caused for the complete tear in my back that I've only just got fixed 11 years later. When I was with Aaron and Faith, I'd literally picked Faith up out of the bath, gone and got completely stuck to the point that I had to have A&E paramedics attend the property. When they got there, there was nothing they could do. A chiropractor could have picked me up, gone and cracked my back, and on I had gone as a mum. So this is my makeshift. My point being, social, we've had a managed house. Social should have made sure that the needs of the children were met. How do children play in the bath with little things? This is how we do it. So now what I'm going to have to do is this. I'm going to put the camera here to show you what a mother with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is expected to do. Now, I do it, and I get through it because I have to, but I shouldn't. So, don't forget, if that pot is heavy with thing, yeah? So then I've got to deal with my back, hips, shoulders. I have to flip it over or I take my hands out. And I have to do this every evening And now, in order to get this down, I've got to fill the bathtub again, because the shower and the plumbing will only take the water that comes through it. Again, I have been through social 5 times, yeah? And not once has social ever written down on paperwork that I am an EDS mother. The paperwork is in the boy's name for a start. In fact, while that's just running, because I'm trying to get this down now, so I'm having to run that to get this to go down, to get all this to go down, yeah? Now, I tried having a blow-up bath in here, but you can't lift it. I've tried having bigger tubs, because obviously my boys could sit in a bath. What you've got to remember is, Shiloh needs to soak his legs, yeah? He needs to soak his knees. Now, obviously, I've just had 2 boys. They can go for a shower, but as I've said, Elijah doesn't like this noise. And I don't like, come out here with me, these workmen out here, or my neighbours, knowing I'm in the shower. Because you can hear it from here. Now this is private residents having to pay for their own work on their house. And I now have scaffolders going up to the level of my house. This is blocked, but you can actually see in. So I don't like going for a shower during the day, and I certainly don't like going for a shower during the night, because the whole neighbourhood knows I'm in the shower. Why is it a problem? Because Kellie stood here in her clothes isn't an issue, is it? But imagine what people think about Kellie naked in the shower. And this is why I'm talking about boundaries, safeguarding, how violating personal information is, it is unexpected, it is. But what I'm trying to explain to you is the multi-agency framework is all about safeguarding. This is safeguarding social. This is safeguarding the mother. To make sure that when the EDS mother is bathing her children, that she is safeguarded. That means, 1, we do need an actual shower, because when I'm really bad, I like to wake up, getting in the shower, getting the body done, getting all the muscles going. But when I'm really bad, my time is to soak in the bath. It's called hydrotherapy. It's something that's meant to be available for me at home and my children. This could potentially cause me further injuries, and it is. And it is causing me injuries every day. It is. Moving furniture around, doing things. That's safeguarding. When you're safeguarding somebody with a physical condition. Now, being that our family do deal with vomiting and diarrhea regularly, okay, it is just part of living with EDS. It is part of what you go through. This has been slightly different, but this should be easy. And also, living with a family with one toilet is not very easy. What I'm saying is, they have never, ever, ever been interested in enabling and supporting me as a family. 1, they came in and said EDS is the easiest condition for anyone to claim to have. Then said I'd be so sick that my children would end up being my carer. Now, what if my back and discs were like I was yesterday and my children needed a bath? Now, luckily, they couldn't have a bath yesterday because of the issue that we had going on with me being a complete numpty and turning that switch off. But at the end of the day, I should have already had the foundations done, because social care is meant to be about enabling and supporting you to thrive in your life. Take Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking was a scientist, and they enabled him through his tools, technology, to assist him to continue being who he was, even though he had a condition. Social care in Portsmouth and housing have never, ever, ever giving a shit about the real, true safeguarding. This is meant to be about the best interest of the child. However, love, if social had taken the kids off of me, given them to foster carers or given them to potential adopters, they'd have a lovely, nice new bathroom in here, all fitted for the kids, all sorted out. And hey, love, if there was 2 kids in 1 bedroom, hey, they'd get £24,000, mate, to make sure they can move and extend it into another child. First thing they would think about is all of this stuff. But on the other side of it, when it's the parents and the mothers, it's never been about safeguarding. I think this is evident enough. So to Portsmouth City Council, who think it's okay to do managed moves and shove families with physical conditions in appropriate conditions, you're not thinking, because you're missing out the vital keys. Occupational therapists. Over there, darling. Over there by the things. Over there. Right, just give me 2 seconds and I'll come and sort it out. Over there by the thing, I think. What is it that you're wanting?
I want the one that's there. Where is it?
What, you want your blanket?
I want the one there.
Well, no, because I've just moved everything, so I've got to make my bed.
I want it.
Which one?
My toy one get one bin on there.
Well, you can have your car's one if you want out of the bedroom.
No, one bin on your bed.
This one?
Yeah.
Why is it kids go for? I've got all these duvets, all these lovely, nice, clean duvets, right? This is my emergency prepared one for when, like, I'm on or